When it comes to building a well-developed chest, not all exercises are created equal. Some deliver superior results, while others fall short due to limitations in muscle activation, range of motion, or safety concerns. Understanding which exercises to prioritize and which to avoid can make a significant difference in your progress. Starting with the least effective exercises, the bench fly ranks at the bottom. While it was popularized by legends like Arnold Schwarzenegger, research suggests it's not the most efficient choice for muscle growth. A study by Solstead and colleagues compared muscle activation between the barbell bench press and dumbbell flies, finding that the bench press outperformed flies in engaging the pecs, particularly in the top third of the movement. By performing the movement on the floor, you eliminate the risk of overstretching the shoulders, while still allowing for resisted adduction. Studies indicate it activates the upper chest fibers more effectively than a steep 60 incline press, making it a solid option for those without access to an incline bench. This variation also enables heavier eccentric loading, which can promote muscle growth more effectively than its unstable counterpart. Research examining electromyographic activity found that a 30 incline maximizes pectoralis major activation, while angles steeper than 45 shift workload to the anterior deltoids, reducing chest stimulation. Research confirms that this angle optimizes pectoralis major activation without over-relying on the debate between barbell and dumbbell variations comes down to grip width. Show that a grip width between 150% and 200% of shoulder width maximizes pectoral engagement in the barbell bench press. By focusing on the best exercises, prioritizing cable crossovers, dips, incline presses, and controlled fly variations, you can build a stronger, more defined chest while minimizing injury risks. The key is consistency, proper form, and progressive overload to ensure continuous gains. Research indicates that consciously focusing on contracting the during exercises can enhance muscle activation by up to 20% compared to simply moving the weight. This is especially important during isolation movements like cable flies or machine press, where the goal is to maximize tension on the chest rather than just lifting the heaviest weight possible. Pairing this with proper breathing techniques, exhaling during the concentric phase, and maintaining intra-abdominal pressure during heavy lifts can further improve performance and safety. However, these should be implemented judiciously and typically reserved for later stages of one's training career, when more conventional methods begin yielding diminishing returns. Ultimately, the journey to an exceptional chest is a marathon, not a sprint, requiring patience, smart programming, and an unwavering commitment to the process. If the goal is upper chest development, a lower incline is far more effective. For most lifters, 48 to 72 hours between intense chest workouts is optimal to allow for proper repair and growth. This recovery window can be influenced by factors like training volume, intensity, and individual recovery capacity. So paying attention to signs of overtraining, such as prolonged soreness or performance declines, is key. Stay tuned for advanced techniques and programming tips to further enhance your chest training. To maximize chest development, it's essential to structure your training around the most effective exercises while ensuring proper volume, intensity, and progression. Start with heavy compound movements like the flat barbell bench press, which builds overall chest mass and strength. Research suggests a grip width of 1.5 to 2 times shoulder width optimizes pectoral activation. Follow this with the incline dumbbell press at a 30-45 angle, a superior choice for upper chest development compared to steeper inclines, as it maintains tension on the pecs without overloading the shoulders. Weighted dips should also be a staple, as they effectively target the lower chest and triceps while allowing for progressive overload. For isolation work, prioritize the cable crossover, which provides constant tension and full range activation, making it ideal for hypertrophy and muscle definition. Additionally, incorporate floor flies or machine flies for safer adduction work, minimizing shoulder strain while still stimulating growth. To ensure balanced development, train the chest 2 to 3 times per week with varying rep ranges, heavy loads for strength, moderate for hypertrophy, and higher reps for endurance and pump-focused. Always prioritize controlled eccentric movements and mind-muscle connection to maximize fiber recruitment. Finally, avoid over-reliance on inefficient exercises like the bench fly or steep incline press, which either lack full-range tension or shift emphasis away from the pecs. By focusing on these evidence-backed strategies, you can build a stronger, more symmetrical chest while minimizing injury risk. For advanced techniques, consider incorporating drop sets, partial reps, or isometric holds to further break plateaus and stimulate new growth. Consistency, proper form, and gradual progression remain the keys to long-term success. To further refine your chest training, it's crucial to understand how different rep ranges and loading schemes impact muscle growth. While heavy compound lifts form the foundation of strength and size, incorporating periodization can prevent plateaus and ensure continuous progress. A well-structured approach might involve cycling between strength-focused phases with heavier weights and hypertrophy-specific blocks using moderate loads. Recent studies suggest that including both high-load and high-rep training within the same program may yield superior muscle growth compared to sticking to just one rep range, as this approach stimulates different muscle fiber types and metabolic pathways. Additionally, implementing techniques like rest pause sets or myoreps can increase time under tension without requiring excessive volume, which is particularly useful for intermediate and advanced lifters who need more sophisticated stimulus to continue making gains. Though often overlooked, the decline angle effectively targets the lower pectoral fibers, contributing to a balanced chest development. Its constant tension throughout the entire range of motion ensures peak muscle activation, and its versatility allows for targeting the chest from multiple angles. A study comparing shoulder joint moments found that cable exercises produce greater intramuscular coordination and safer shoulder mechanics compared to traditional bench presses. This makes the cable crossover not only effective for hypertrophy, but also joint-friendly. While not the ultimate exercise, it's a valuable addition for comprehensive growth. The flyer's biomechanics limit tension on the chest in a contracted position, reducing its effectiveness. They allow for progressive overload, making them scalable for all fitness levels. Adding a twist during the movement further enhances chest and stabilizer muscle engagement, making dips a versatile and highly effective choice. Additionally, the unsupported nature of the exercise increases the risk of shoulder injuries and pectoral tears, making it a risky choice when safer, more effective alternatives exist. Another surprisingly ineffective movement is the standing cable press. While it may seem like a functional exercise, it places excessive demand on the core rather than effectively targeting the chest. The instability in weight distribution shift focus away from pectoral engagement, making it suboptimal for hypertrophy. The 60 incline bench press also falls into the lower tier due to its poor emphasis on the upper chest. Moving into the better but not best category, the basic push-up serves as a foundational movement, particularly for beginners. However, its effectiveness diminishes for advanced lifters due to limited resistance. Variations like narrow, neutral, or wide grip push-ups can alter muscle activation. Narrow grips emphasize the triceps and pectoralis minor, while wider placements better engage the pectoralis major. The floor fly is a safer alternative to the traditional bench fly. The underhand dumbbell bench press is another underrated exercise. Stepping up to the even better tier, the decline bench press deserves recognition. Dips stand out as one of the best body weight and weighted chest exercises. In the almost best category, the inclined bench press shines for upper chest development. Finally, the cable crossover claims the title of the best chest exercise. While these exercises form the foundation of an effective chest routine, the ultimate program involves strategic combinations of movements to maximize growth. for those looking to take their chest development to the next level. Integrating these exercises into a structured routine with attention to volume, intensity, and recovery will yield the best results. Another often overlooked aspect of chest development is the mind-muscle connection. Recovery is equally critical in the muscle-building equation. The chest muscles, being large and frequently used in both training and daily activities, require adequate rest between sessions. Finally, addressing weak points requires targeted strategies. For those struggling with upper chest development, emphasizing incline presses and cable crossovers from a low to high angle can help bring up lagging areas. Conversely, if the lower chest is underdeveloped, decline presses and weighted dips should take priority. Regular assessments through both visual evaluation and strength metrics can guide these adjustments, ensuring balanced development over time. By combining these evidence-based principles with consistent effort and proper technique, you can achieve a well-developed, powerful chest that not only looks impressive, but also performs at its peak. For those looking to push beyond standard training methods, experimenting with advanced techniques like eccentric overload training or blood flow restriction can provide novel stimuli for growth.